Checking out this news, and I'm just looking at this story here and couldn't resist just getting on to talk about it. Elon Musk here is giving the federal workers one more chance and then to comply with his demands. Otherwise, they are going to lose their jobs. Just amazing. That's what's really going on here. And just seems like it's come down to a wire that the people are refusing to turn in their to comply with Musk's demands. And what it is that he's demanding from federal workers is to justify why they should keep their jobs. And so this is one of the things that these federal workers are supposed to be doing. And they apparently are not going to do it. And see, even though he did send an email to them to let them know, hey, listen, you have another chance to justify your work or lose your job. And so this is what Elon Musk is doing. Now, along with that, it's interesting to see that right now that there is an outcry from a lot of the people here. Let me see if I can turn that on. Do not disturb. There's a outcry from a lot of people that are already in the government and in the government, and what they're doing is they are lashing back to Elon Musk. And I just noticed this here: 21 of Elon Musk's employees that are in DOGE, they actually work in one of the departments of the United States, and that DOGE has taken over. These are the real people who actually work the computers and surveillance and that kind of thing. All of these people are leaving because they are tired of what Musk is doing. So they are actually walking away from the job here. Let me go ahead and play the video here for you so you can see it, because hey, this thing is really heating up. It's
concerns over what kind of influence Elon Musk and DOGE have over federal programs, budgets, and workers continues as Republicans and Democrats butt heads over on Capitol Hill. Some federal workers are taking a stand.
That's right. 21 civil service staffers from the former U.S. Digital Service resigned from their jobs, saying they don't want to further DOGE's agenda. Fox News national correspondent Griff Jenkins has the latest from Washington.
And I'm angry.
Frustrated former federal workers who lost their jobs to DOGE cuts descended on Senate offices Tuesday.
I'll say President Musk and grifter and cheap Trump.
About the same time, at a House hearing, fed-up Democrats sounded off over the latest DOGE disruptions.
I will say the president's grifting because you spent the last 2 years like President Biden.
Take down his word.
The hearing highlighted government programs prone to mismanaging federal funds, the kind of programs DOGE is going after.
Improper payments remains a very intractable problem. The last 6 years, there's been over $150 billion every year in improper payments. That's not even the complete number.
For spending money on stupid things, that should stop.
Democrats agree they and most Americans want to see savings, but not at the expense of essential personnel.
They don't want to see a rich billionaire treat federal workers with immense disrespect.
That included Musk's email demanding workers list their accomplishments. Some agencies told their workers to disregard it, but the White House press secretary took part.
This is to ensure that federal workers are not ripping off American taxpayers, that they are showing up to the office, and that they are doing their job.
The White House confirmed Elon Musk will attend Trump's first cabinet meeting Wednesday.
okay. So anyway, as we see, you can see that, man, it's a lot going on right now. They're fighting over this whole thing of whether or not Musk has the ability to do what he's doing. Now, this here, along with this story here, you kind of brings up whether or not is it legal for this to go on. I had to look it up and just kind of try to figure it out. Is it legal for Elon Musk to do this? Of course, you know, Scripture says we'll be in lawless times. Here's what it's saying here, and what's going on is what is Elon Musk doing? So what is he doing? He is coercing people in the federal government. Now, according to, let's see, some of the laws here concerning federal employees, IRS agents, civil servants reform of 1978, which limits ability of external actions to influence hiring or firing decisions if Musk is, as a private citizen and a business leader, is directly pressuring the agents, IRS, or any of the federal employees to resign. It could be an unlawful interference. This is called bribery and coercion. And so bribery and coercion has certain penalties and laws behind it, offering incentives to employees to keep their jobs if there's some sort of payment involved in order to influence them to do this. This is a corruption of the law. And the violation of due process. There's another violation. The Fifth Amendment protects federal employees from unjust job terminations, rather. And then the Hatch Act, you guys can look this up, says the Hatch Act primarily prevents federal employees from engaging in partisan politics, and external influences over employees could raise ethical concerns and efforts if the efforts are politically motivated. And it does seem like the efforts are politically motivated because we have all of this going on as a result of the fighting going back and forth between Republicans and Democrats. They can't get their act together. So as a result, now, man, it seems like the entire whole thing is falling apart. Not only that, but from what I understand, Musk has actually turned DOGE over to another person, gave it over to a woman who has, just somebody who's going to be her fall guy, his fall guy, in case all of this collapses on him. Anyway, let me know what you think about it. I just wanted to get out there and just say a few words about this because it's really crazy. And what's going on is unbelievable. Anyway, talk to you guys a little bit later.